Noli Meech is one of the versions of Survivor that I have a love-hate relationship with. While some seasons are personal favorites of mine, such as Season 3, other seasons are just god-awful. Today, we're looking at one of, if not the worst season of Noli Meech. This season being Noli Meech 5. But first, some context about Noli Meech as a whole. After all, only 0.6% of my viewers are from Brazil, so it makes sense that we need some context. Noli Meech is the Brazilian version of Survivor. First airing in 2000 on TV Globo, Noli Meech was made because, well, Survivor was big in 2000. Every country that saw the American version of the show saw dollar signs. While originally from Sweden, Survivor made a major boom in popularity internationally immediately after it aired in the US. Debuting its first episode on July 23, 2000, Noli Meech was an instant smash hit amongst Brazilian audiences. The instant success led to 3 seasons. Unfortunately, due to a ratings decline in Season 2, coupled by Globo being sued by Mark Burnett due to Noli Meech being unofficial, Noli Meech was cancelled in early 2002. While an attempt to resurrect the show was made in 2009, the show was scrapped in 2010 during the planning of a season known as Noli Meech Extreme. Then, in 2021, an announcement was made. Noli Meech was returning, but it didn't feel the same. Season 5 of Noli Meech began on May 11th, 2021, while they were still actively being filmed in the dunes of Ceará. The season consisted of 16 former Big Brother Brasil housemates, which, in my book, is not a good start. While Big Brother in the United States is incredibly similar to Survivor, which was actually meant to be that way because the original format of Big Brother failed in the United States, Noli Meech and Big Brother are incredibly different in Brazil. On international Big Brother seasons, you are not allowed to discuss who you plan on voting for, with it even being punishable by ejection, the most notable example of this being Nick Bateman from Big Brother UK. However, on Noli Meech, you need to be able to discuss your vote in order to be part of the majority. This is why the first part failed. Now let's talk about another big problem with this season. Transphobia. One of the contestants on this season was the first ever openly transgender reality star in Brazil, Ariadna Arantes. Ariadna was also the first ever transgender contestant in Big Brother Brazil in 2011, even predating BBUS's first transgender contestant by 4 years, only for her to be the first eliminated in the show by the public vote. 10 years after this, she joined Noli Meech as their first transgender contestant. You'd think that things would be better for her, since this is a different format and people change their minds after 10 years, right? Right? Well, unfortunately, another one of the contestants on the season was Iris Stefanelli, who was a known transphobe. On day 4, Iris and Ariadna got into a major argument about transgender rights in Brazil. While most of the tribe stood up for Ariadna, it also brings up another point I want to mention: trans rights in Brazil. This video is not going to be too political. I never made for it to be political, but I did want to make a point about transphobia in Brazil. Trans rights in Brazil are secured by the Supreme Federal Court, allowing you to change your name and sex without surgery is required. But discrimination against transgender people is very strong in Brazil, and much like in the United States, is a political tool used to manipulate religious people to gain votes, and several anti-trans bills are made for distribution in municipalities and state legislators, some of them being signed into law. This is better explained by the journal Folha de São Paulo, which will be available in the description. With that out of the way, let's get to another point on why this season sucks: how they decided the winner. In the 5th and 6th seasons of Noli Meech, the winner was decided by a public vote. While on Big Brother, where I see this working, on Survivor, the cameras do not roll 24/7. There are things that we do not see off camera. Public votes are easily the worst way to end a season, because all you have to do is make the people at home like you without any regards to gameplay, and you can easily win the season. That's not how Survivor is played. That is how I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is played. Overall, Season 5 of Noli Meech felt like the redheaded stepchild of Noli Meech, especially since the other seasons have something to offer. Season 1 was a cultural phenomenon in Brazil. Season 3 gave us what would later be the basis for the Redemption Island twist, despite it being based more on the edge of extinction. Season 4 was the most strategic season, and would give us Gabriela Costa, who is, in my opinion, the best Survivor player from any Latin American version of the show. And Season 5 gave us transphobia and public votes. As they would say in Portuguese, porra nenhuma. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I'm Duality Dustman, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.